We spoke to a St. Louis native and Brown University freshman who was studying inside the same building where the shooter was, just 2 floors away, when everything suddenly turned to chaos.
I was sitting with my friends at a table near the staircase. We were all studying for our exams. Right after the shooter entered the building, we kind of all got like an outpouring of text messages from other students who'd heard about it before us. And a student who was in the engineering lab kind of stuck his head out and told us, like, there's a situation going on, you guys should go like hide. We heard a scream saying run from the floor below us. Like, no one really knew what exactly was going on. What we heard from Brown was just that there's an active shooter near the engineering building. We heard a few screams like intermittently over the next, several minutes before the police came. I think that my friends and I were all like pretty scared at the beginning, just because at that point it's out of your hands. It's just a question of, what's going to happen. Is the person going to come up the stairs, or the police going to find you first? I think all of us were just kind of silent and hoping for a little while, praying for the people who were below us who, we heard screaming or we heard running. So we all hid out in a classroom in the back corner of Barrison Holly. We were there with the lights off and the curtains down for about 45 minutes until the police came and they got us out. Yeah, I spoke to my mom last night after I got back, like, about this specifically, and she told me that obviously she saw the news like a couple of minutes after it broke through a parents group chat. And she told me that she didn't want to like call me or anything at that point in time, just because she knew that I was, in probably close to where the shooter was and that it might give away my location. But then as soon as I was able to talk to my mom, I think that probably eased like a lot of my parents' anxieties. And obviously they were, still worried about us the next couple of days, especially as campus remained on lockdown for a little while, and they still haven't found the guy who did it.